Hi guys, this is Irfan here from smartincubator.com and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna break down the gold trade that I noticed this morning, guys, and I want to show you exactly what happened and how good of an entry you could have taken if you saw this setup, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm repeating one specific strategy every single time I record a video, guys. It's no different, and I'm not using any indicator, I'm not using anything crazy, guys. It's just 2 time frames. I'm a scalper. I get in out of the market in 20-30 minutes. I'm done for the day. So without any further ado, let's get into our gold chart. And this is exactly when I woke up and noticed that we have a really good setup right here. So as you can see, I'm on gold 5-minute time frame, and then as you know, if you zoom out a little bit, you'll notice that we have higher highs and higher lows. So it means that the structure, the trend of the market is actually towards uptrend, it's bullish. And especially here, when we have this strong break of a structure right here, we have a high probability order block, or I would say a high probability demand zone, exactly from here to here, right? From here to here. And just because there's a very little gap, it makes this a high probability order block. So this is a high probability order block. We have a break of a structure, and we have another high probability order block, or high probability demand zone right here. Okay, so this is, I wasn't looking at the charts because it's 7:25. I woke up around 8. But what happened was really cool. We had this huge spike candle towards upside, and then the candle after that never tapped into the zone, so it created a gap. And then, as you know, that we had a really good momentum right here. So if you wanted to take a buy position right here, which is absolutely normal, there's no problem with that. There are 2 scenarios, and most people are actually struggling with that. A lot of people put their stop loss below the candle, but the good thing, or I would say the proper thing to do, is to move your stop loss below the zone or above the zone. So in this case, you're gonna have a less risk to reward ratio, but you're safer, you're more protected. Whereas I put my stop loss here, I could have taken a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio trade, or I could have taken my 1-to-1 right here. But this is what could have happened. This is what could happen. See? It actually went up a little bit, and then boom, it bounced back, stopped out every buyer that actually bought here and put their stop loss here, and then see what happened after that. Boom. It's absolutely crazy. So what I noticed when I woke up, it was right here. It was exactly right here, 8:05 Eastern Standard Time. So a lot of people took their long position here, put their stop loss here, got it stopped out. But if you put your stop loss here, you're safer. And if it breaks below this zone, then this zone is invalid, and you're out of the market, and you need to wait for a better confirmation. Or if sometimes it breaks this, it makes it invalid to tap into this zone, because sometimes you see like a few high probability order blocks back to back for demand or supply. And then you see this happening a lot of times. But in this case, it didn't, because I was watching the price that actually broke above this candle. And this was my criteria. I said, okay, we had this high probability demand zone. It tapped into this level. It went up a little bit. It came down, stopped out all these buyers here. So now if the next candle breaks above the previous candle, I'm going to take my buy position, because sometimes this is what the market does. It doesn't necessarily break this, but if you put your buy stop here above the previous candle, and then now put your stop loss below this level because it already stopped out the buyers, then you can easily take a 1-to-1 trade, which in this case is actually a 1-to-2 if you wanted to leave a runner. And if you wanted to leave it longer, this is what would happen. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. And yeah, it was a beautiful trade today, guys, but you got to be careful when you move your stop loss. If you move it here, then it's almost a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio trade, or a 1-to-2 up to here. So well, sometimes I personally put my stop loss below the candle rather than putting it below the zone. But you're just safer, but you need to hold your trades longer to meet that risk to reward ratio criteria, right? Because it literally makes sense here. So I want to show you what happened on GBPUSD and EURUSD. because so many good things happened for that, but not as good as gold, because it was kind of weird today for GBPUSD. I'm going to do a little bit of replay for you at 8 a.m., which is right here. And oh yeah, we had a really good trade. Unfortunately I missed out because it was kind of late for me. That, you know, I woke up a little bit late, and then when I got to the chart, I noticed that this is already here. So I didn't want to get in because I didn't know what happened, because 20 minutes after that we had a very, very important news for NFP, and I just didn't want to, you know, mess with that, because, you know, I'm literally behind the charts for 5 minutes, and then we have a news in 20 minutes, so I didn't want to enter any trade. But this is what happened. See, we had a very, very cool and very beautiful supply zone, high probability supply zone, and then it literally tapped into this zone. It came down, and I could have literally taken my sell position here and put my stop loss below the candle, not below the zone, and my one-to-one trade right here. Or if you switch your time frame to 15-minute time frame, you'll notice that you have this high probability order block right here. See, it's a high probability demand zone on a 15-minute time frame. So I could have held it all the way to here if I took my trade right here, let's say after the second candle that formed. And this is exactly what happened. It was very cool, guys. It was a very cool trade, and then after that it broke below this zone, and then it went up, so it makes it invalid. So in this case, when it breaks below the zone, you have to remove the zone because it's invalid. And in this case, because we have a break of a structure below this candle here, you can use your Fibonacci level. So if you use your Fibonacci level from here all the way to down, you see that you have our golden zone here. So now you see it got respected, and now it came down. So there's two scenarios: whether it wants to tap into this level, which is the next high probability demand zone, or it just goes higher to stop out all these sellers here. But since we had a good rejection, so I don't exactly know what's going to happen. But yeah, it didn't respect that. We had a bearish engulfing candle, but after that it didn't continue going down. I didn't take it straight, I'm just saying what happened. But this was a really good one that I missed. And then it didn't respect it and just literally went up, it shot up, and now we have this high probability demand zone right here. So I don't think it never actually tapped it, so let me just get out of the replay mode. Yeah, and right now we are here. So in my opinion, it's creating lower lows and lower highs to try to get into this level or this area, just because we have so many gaps here. There's so many gaps here, plus this high probability demand zone here. So in this case, I can use my Fibonacci. I actually took a trade on GBPUSD using Fibonacci level, and it actually worked out really well. But you gotta be careful. Order blocks are a little bit better, but when, you know, Fibonacci gives you really good momentum, why not taking it, right? Okay, so that's it for this one, guys. But before you go, let me show you the results of GOLD Incubator, and how many profit, how many trades it took in the past 24 hours during London session. As you can see, we are in March 30th. Tomorrow is the last day, and we are up 45% in profit on a brand new account that we installed in March 7th all the way to March 30th. And if I want to show you my VPS account, it looks like this. We actually updated our indicator, that's why, you know, you can see all these colorful vertical lines, and the account history shows you all the trade that was taken during London session the past 24 hours. So in total we are up $461 Canadian, and that's how it goes. So if you want to grab your license, guys, go check out smartyincubator.com, grab your license, and after you installed it on your VPS account, send us your account number and we'll manually activate your account. And if you have any question, if you have any concern, you know what to do. Drop your comments below this video, or you can personally reach out to our support team and we'll be happy to assist you with anything. Thanks for watching this video, and see you on the other side.